Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing this look that I created on the gorgeous Uru Eke. I hope you guys enjoy because I got a lot of requests to film this tutorial. So first off, I'm going to be starting off by cleaning her face with the Garnier Micellar water using wipes. Then I'm going to go into the Cetaphil moisturizer to moisturize her face. Then for primer, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty matte face primer. I'm going to be applying this using the Real Techniques contour brush. Then right now I'm using the Melanie Mills in rose gold. I'm going to be applying this all over her face. Going into foundation, I love to mix foundations. I'm going to be mixing Fenty Beauty, L'Oreal and Iman to achieve her complexion, her shade. I'm applying this first with the Real Techniques contour brush, then I went in with a damp beauty blender. I think this one is from Gbam Beauty. Moving on to highlighting, I'm going to be mixing the Kevin Aucoin in SX11, Elegant Cosmetic in Fawn, and Pure Beige. I'm going to be mixing the three of them to highlight her face. So first off, I'm going to apply using the small blending brush on the areas I want to highlight. Then I'm going to go into a beauty blender to blend it well. After blending, I'm going to go into contour, and for contouring I'm using the Black Opal Stick Foundation in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I'm applying this using another Real Techniques contour brush. To contour her nose, I'm using a small angled blending brush. I'm using that same Beautiful Bronze. I'm first of all going to apply it with this blending brush, and I'm going to go into a micro or a mini beauty blender, whichever one you call it. I'm going to use it to blend. Right now, I went back into the beauty blender to blend everything so there are no harsh lines between the highlight and the contour. Then to set the highlighted areas, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. The rest of her face, I'm going to be mixing the Melanie powder in medium and MAC Cosmetics Mineralized Skin Finish powder in medium dark. To set the contoured areas, I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder in the shade dark. Moving into brows, I'm using the Hega & Esther brow pomade in the shade Toffee. Filling the brows, I'm using the Younger Beauty browlution pencil. This pencil is really nice for when you're trying to achieve natural looking brows. So I'm brushing as I feeling so that there are no harsh lines. Basically, I have a very detailed brow tutorial on my channel. I have to actually for scanty brows and for full brows like hers, so do check that out. Then to highlight, I'm going to be using two shades, Pure Beige and Fawn. I'm going to be using Pure Beige here, right here on the brow bone to highlight the brow bone. Then I'm going to be using the other shade for the beginning and the end of her brows. To highlight the top of her brows, I'm just using the leftover foundation. I'm placing the setting powder underneath her eyes so that this will catch any fallouts from the eyeshadow. And I'm also using the setting powder to set where I placed the concealer under her brows. Right now, I'm using the MAC Girl Boy brow set to set her brows. I prefer to use this spoolie because the spoolie that comes with it is really huge, so I like to use this really tiny one. So moving on to the eyeshadow, I started off by priming with the Morphe eyeshadow primer, and I placed this on her eyelids using a blending brush. Then for eyeshadow base, I used the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. Eyeshadow, I used the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered, and I used this shade right here as her main color. I'm just tapping this into her eyes. Blend that eyeshadow in. I went back into that MAC Neola Skin Finish powder in dark. The eyes, I used two pigments from Inglot, number 24 and number 121. So to apply the pigments, I'm using the NYX glitter glue. So what I did is I applied the NYX glitter glue, all over the eyelids using my fingers. I find that it's easier to apply pigments using my fingers as opposed to using a brush. So right now I'm using the first shade I showed you guys. It's a bronzy gold color. I'm applying this all over our eyelids. After applying it all over her eyelids, I went ahead to apply the lighter shade, that's 121, in the middle of her eyes to give like a halo effect. Then I went back into that dark powder and blended it so there are no harsh lines. Now that we're done with the eyes, I'm just dusting off the excess setting powder I used to catch fallouts. When you're doing this, you need to be really careful, especially if you have a lot of fallout, so you don't smear it. Then for liner, I'm using the Inglot number 77 gel liner, and I did a really dramatic wing. For lashes, I'm using the Allure by Chloe lashes. I'm not sure which one this is. I think it's Gbam. In the process of applying her lashes, I smeared her face with a little bit of lash glue. I wanted to skip this part, but let me show you guys what I do. So I let it dry, and then I go into my tweezers and pick it out. Just like that, simple, it goes off. Just make sure you let it dry. So going into blush, I'm using this Mud blush. You guys know I love this blush. So I'm just applying it onto her cheeks, the apples of her cheeks. And I went into the MAC Fix Plus Setting Spray. Spray, sink all that makeup in so it's nice and flawless. Then for highlighter, I'm using the Candid Glow Gbam to highlight the inner corner of her eyes like I'm doing right now using a pencil brush. You can use any small detail brush. Then to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna go back into that Inglot gel liner and apply it on her waterline. And I'm also going to extend it into the inner corner of her eyes. Then I went into the Benign glitter glue, and this glitter from Younger Beauty, it's a gold glitter. You can use anything. I'm pretty sure everybody has a gold glitter in their box. So I'm just applying this underneath the inner wing liner that I did. After applying the glitter, I went into the Maybelline Colossal Mascara to apply on her bottom lashes and her top lashes so that it gels with the falsies. Then for bottom lashes, I'm using these bottom lashes. There's no name, as you guys can see. So what I did is I cut them. I didn't just fix it like a strip. I cut it so it was like individual lashes, and I picked them one by one and applied it in between her lashes like I'm doing right now, using a very small tweezers. Moving on to lips, I'm using these two VPs from Yanga Beauty, Brownie and Nana. Guys, I'm going to be having a giveaway very soon, so if you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is Laifa Beauty, so do follow me because I'm going to be having a giveaway very soon. So I started off by lining her lips with Brownie. Guys, this video is sponsored by Yanga Beauty. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. You guys know that I love the brand. Like, I'm so proud that it's a Nigerian brand. So they reached out to me when they saw the look I created on Uru and decided to sponsor the YouTube video. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon. So I went ahead to apply that metallic color. That's the Nana all over on top of the Brownie. So yeah, that's it for this look. Okay, now we're still going to glue. How can we forget the glue? So for highlighter, I went back into that candy glue by Yanga Beauty in Gbam, and I'm just applying this. Guys, do you see this highlighter? After applying the highlighter, I went back into the powder brush I used earlier. Guys, excuse my hair. I'm so sorry. I always look like a crusty ass mess in videos when I'm making other people up. So I just blended it in. Then I went into the Sopro Hydra Glow Mist to spray all over her face. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.